everybody, and welcome back to Simcity. Here you can see this is a different city to usual, and this is one I have built in my own time. You know, it's a way to boost the population of the region quite massively. And yes, it looks like we're losing a lot of money, but we're not, because we're making like processors and TVs and computers in this place. So yeah, it's making quite a lot of money, and we have a big university and everything going on here. Now the only problem is we still have massive demand for lots of things. But I think in this episode we're going to focus on making ourselves a nice big tourist city, which is going to be mostly high wealth people, because we're going to have the academy and stuff in there. Because, you know, I want to research some of the stuff like if we go into public transport, I'd like to get the overroad trains, and I'd like to get some of the fancy, like the sewage sanitizer. That seems like a good thing to get, especially in like this city, because there's like yeah, so this place really is struggling with water. Well, not right now, but if you look at the water table, I haven't really got anywhere to put more water things, and they're all starting to run out of water, so it'd be nice to have something that could give us water and all of that. So yeah, this city, I had a few problems at some points. We had some massive debts, but like we've built all the mega towers we can. I think this one just needs to have its crown. No, it has a crown. Yeah, so we've got all the mega towers built. And yeah, so we still have demand for stuff, and it has quite a big industrial area, this place. If you look at we've got a worker shortage, so we could do with sorting out a lot of these things. We're making quite a lot in electronics profits at the minute, and the university is doing alright. Anyway, I just thought I'd show you this to, you know, see how this city's working, and so when you see it in the video you're not like, whoa, when did that pop up? What's that? So yeah, I think it was mainly to add population, and it should mean that when we actually build our tourist city, there's lots of people who want to come and go as tourists, which would be great. Right, so let's go into the region. We want to go into this city, as all of these ones are linked by road. It means that a lot of people can easily travel to it, and this one also has a train link, which means that these two cities that have rail links can easily get to there. So let us go and claim this one, and off we go. Now unfortunately we have loading screens which take quite a while in this game. Oh, didn't take as long as I thought, maybe because it's an empty place. Unfortunately, this is another city that seems to have the highway running through it, which is a pain in the bottom. But that's okay. It also doesn't have like a proper exit or entrance, does it? Oh well. For now, this place is just going to be mostly residential and commercial. Maybe a small bit of industrial, which we'll work out where we can put by looking at the wind map. Right, so the wind in this place is going that way. So it would make sense to have all of it up here. But we can't really do that. Can we? Can I add a road to this? I don't think so. So I don't want it on the main road, and I don't think that is going to be big enough. Let's have a look. Can you fit industrial on here? I just did. Oh, it's because of paused. Technically we can have industrial here, so we'll do that. Oh, I don't want it on that road. Rezone all of this road, because I want this road to be as clear as possible so it doesn't impact on the traffic for the area. Now we're also going to need power. Yeah, I know. Okay, so there's a bit in the region, but I don't really want to rely on the region. Now that's a bit too big. Unfortunately, they're all too big to fit where I want them to. Oh well. We'll just buy from the region for now. So we will buy power. Thank you. Oh, I don't want to do that. Right, so there is going to be our little industrial area. It's the only thing we're going to have for industrial in this city. Because we can always make a massive industrial city later on. Now, we also need to get some residential and all of that drawn. So, let's get on and do that. Now, no, that's going to cause traffic. Again, we're not going to have anything on the big road. Apart from maybe services and stuff like that. Right, so let's get some water. Where's a good place for water? Over here. So we get a bit of water. We need a bit of sewage, which can go here nicely at the end. Okay. So now we will draw ourselves a nice residential zone. We will have some houses on this side, like so. There. And we're also going to need a bit of commercial, which I'm going to have on the outsides, like this. Now, as this is going to be a high wealth area, we'll start off with having poorer people, so then it will help the industrial build, which is what we need right now. So, things are getting built quite nicely. People are U-turning, which I don't want, but hey, you can't really change that too much. So, everything is building nicely. Commercial is going up. Residential going up. We've got power. We're buying it. See? Power. I just don't have anywhere to put one just yet. At some point we may go for nuclear power in the city, as there are plenty of educational opportunities throughout the city. Well, throughout the region. We've got 2 universities and all of that, so education should not be a problem. We're also going to get ourselves a few school bus stops for now. You know, so it will just help get those people educated, and we'll also get some of these bus stops on the other side of the road. So then we can have, let's see, there it is. So then people from the region can come, and it links up this city to the region quite nicely and very easily. There we go. So yeah, we don't have any buses yet, but we can't afford them, so it's fine us not having them. Okay, so that is all good. Got some buses coming from other cities, and school buses will be coming as well. Okay, so we have some more residential demand for our city, so let us do this. This whole area is going to have a lot of residential in. There we go. Now we're also going to start focusing on getting our high wealth stuff in. So we'll get that there, and we'll get one of these over here. There we go. Now, I know that hasn't done much yet. We'll go to get one in the middle. There we go. Whew. So that hasn't done too much, but once we get another row in and we'll add some more parks, the wealth will start increasing nicely. Which is the aim, as this is going to be a lovely tourist place. Right, so we also have a bit more commercial demand. Now, I think for this area we are going to make a nice commercial area that's going to house all of like their tourist stuff and all of that. Yeah, and that is going to be this area here. So yes, the roads may look big now, but there's a few big things like your stadium and all that that are going to go here, which is what you need. Right, while we're waiting, we'll also fill all this with commercial. And that does make a lot of commercial demand for this city, but it's all good. Now we may try and get gambling in, but before we do that, we want to get police and all that. So we need the money to get all the basic services in, and then we will get the gambling and stuff in. You know, we can always expand this big commercial centre all the way down and have a big train station that links right up to it. And a bus station and an airport. So, do we have any demand for anything else? Yes. So, residential demand for the region seems to have hit massively. Oh, look, we can build vertical air turbines. Right. So now, as we seem to have a lot of this seems to be going quite nicely, we will build our next block of residential. And we'll get in a few more high wealth parks here and there. There we go. So right now there's just, you know, a few areas of random high wealth. We'll also get a little plaza. We'll get the future one here in the middle. Boom! Lots of high wealth. So make this all residential. And this bit of commercial down here. Now I know there's going to be lots of commercial in this city, but it is the idea of this place is to be a big commercial centre for the whole, like, this little section of the region. We want the tourists to want to come and have lots of shopping and all of that to do. So, yeah, our little residential area seems to be going up quite nicely. Which is great. So we've got a few mansions. And now we can build the academy. Awesome. How much is the academy? 25,000. So we can afford the academy now. So I think we'll have the academy on this side of the city. And how big is it? Where's it gone? It's over here, isn't it? How big are you? Okay, so you're not too big. I want you about there. There we go. So, now as we have the academy, I'm just going to build a little... Oh, I don't want to name it. Thank you. Just build a little road around it. Too close. Fine. There we go. It's not what I wanted, but it's what the game wanted. And we'll just, you know, build something like this. And link it all up to the main parts. There. So this has increased the wealth massively. Which is probably meaning that we've got demand for low wealth, which is something we will deal with. We'll also get ourselves City Hall, which is just going to go here. We don't need to upgrade it or anything, but you know, it's a nice place for it to go on the main road. Right. So now we have the academy, we can just go like this. It can all be residential around it. A bit more commercial just up there. There we go. Now unfortunately we are going to need to upgrade add lots more housing in, I think. But not until we have sorted out some healthcare. That one will go there. And can we afford anything else? How much is fire? No. Well, that's fine. We'll just add in some more roads while we wait. I know that seems a little bit counterproductive, but it's okay. Right, this one is not going to have any parks. So hopefully we get a little bit more variety of housing. But it looks like it's mainly going to be medium wealth. But that's okay. We need the high wealth for the academy. Right, so we need a research project. We are going to get that one first. Awesome. So we have our first research project away in the academy. And now, I know we have no schools. We can almost afford a fire station. There we go. We can get ourselves a fire station, which we're going to have just there. There we go. So this city doesn't really have very many low wealth sims left. A lot of it has all moved up into the high wealth section or medium wealth. And look, oh, there we go. We have a few more low wealth sims in the area, which is great. But we do have a lot of demand for that. So let us sort this out a little bit by adding in another little block just here. Like that. Again, this one I don't think is going to have any parks in it, just so we can get lots of low wealth in. And we'll get some more commercial down the side. Hopefully with this design we'll have some good areas to add mega towers in and all of that in the future. I know we need workers, that's why we're adding more residential. So yeah, all of this seems to be going into the low wealth, which is great because that's what we have massive demand for. Now over here we'll also add in another little block of housing. There we go. And a bit more commercial at the side. Oh, we've got an abandoned house there. Too much crime. That's fine, we're going to solve crime shortly. We have enough money now. And so this one we'll have around here. There we go. So, since we now have our police station, crime will start reducing throughout the city. Which is great. We're going to have to upgrade them a bit now because they're just basics and the city is growing more quicker than what these people will be able to cope with. So, we're not getting ready to increase density yet. That's fine. Right. So, let us get another 2 blocks of road just here. There we go. And this is going to be more residential. Hopefully this will even out a bit more. We get some low density, well not low density, low wealth and some medium wealth, which is great. The region needs lots of medium wealth, but this city needs lots of low wealth and some high wealth really, but it's always hard to balance the high wealth and the low wealth, really. We'll probably have to start getting some more high wealth in, a bit lower here I think. Oh. Why is that such a big building? Did I make those high density roads? I don't think so. Weird. Anyway, we've got a few abandoned buildings because of crime and stuff. Anyway, since crime seems to be our main concern at the minute, we will get some more police cars. There we go. We'll also get the sign and the flag. We can also afford some basic jail cells, so that's what we'll get. There we go. So, that's been upgraded. Hopefully that will solve some of the crime issues we're having. What's the academy? No, academy research. Research. Ah, awesome. We'll get the sewage sanitizer next then. And obviously we're going to have to start thinking about upgrading some of these roads. Adding in some more school bus stops and stuff like that, which I think we'll do. Boop. Because these kids can all be picked up and taken into the other cities for school. Though we will get our own schools, but we won't get a university, as it's not something we need. City is burning, apparently. Really? Where? I don't see it. It's okay, we'll get another fire truck, it's all good. Okay, see, we'll get 2 fire trucks. We'll get the bell, and a sign, and a flag. And you? Hopefully that will solve some of the fire service problems. How's the medical centre doing? Treating 3. That's doing okay. Which is great. Right. How's that doing? Research slow, need more high wealth. Okay. Well, I can get you some more high wealth, I guess. We'll do another block of residential. Oh, didn't build that road quite enough. I'll just have to get rid of that end bit. There we go. And we'll get rid of this a little bit. There we go. And in this one, we will get this. And we'll get some parks at the end. There we go. A nice park there. A nice park there. And we'll get a formal park as well in the middle. There we go. There, so now we have a bit more space for high wealth, which is great. Unfortunately, a lot of this is now going to level up, but that's okay. We're going to still have some of the low wealth, which is great. Right, what is wrong over here? No research project. Okay, well, we'll get one. Yes. Okay, so we're not making much excess at the minute, but that's fine because as soon as we can get those done. Right, we don't need anything like that. Oh, wrong thing. I wanted city view. Okay. So I saw we had an abandoned house just here. Away you go. Any more? Yes, that factory. Cat wants to sit behind me. There you go. Okay. So fire service is still saying it's slow. Well, that's fine. Anyway, this is where we will leave this episode. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Simcity. Please like this video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.